Hey everyone, thank you so much for being here today. My name is Denise. I'm also known as heywigsister on Instagram and Facebook. Today I'm here to bring you a wig review. This is Rene of Paris Shane in the color Melted Marshmallow. Before we get into this review, I would just like to ask you guys to please give me some feedback on this format. I am experimenting with some different ways to do my reviews, different backgrounds, still trying to keep the lighting good, but as I have shared in previous videos, I'm in a new house and I'm just still trying to figure out what is the best, most efficient way for me to do my reviews for you guys in environments that still give you what you need as far as good looks at the pieces. So tell me what you think of this environment versus go back and look at a couple of my most recent videos where I have just my solid painted wall behind me, and let me know what you think, because that environment isn't always the best one for me to film in, but if it's better for you, then I'll make it work. So just give me feedback on these videos and that you're getting what you need, because I'm here for you, not here for me, and I'm hoping to be able to do this in a way that works for both of us. All right, in this video, I'm gonna review Shane. I'm gonna give you a look at the cap inside and outside. We're gonna get a look at this color outside and inside, and I'm gonna give you my impressions. And so if you would like to know more about Shane, please stick around for the rest of this video. Shane is a super cute short style with a lace front and a mono part. And so we're gonna talk all about that, and I'm gonna do a comparison a little bit later in this video to John Rene Ignite, because I think it's a great alternative style to that. But let's take a look at Shane from all sides. One of the things I really like about Shane is Shane does not have a ton of permatease. So this wig has some permatease, and there's definitely some that gives it a little bit of poof right back here. But it is not super poofy or pillowy. It's just, to me, it's really the perfect amount. And that really sets Shane apart from Ignite, because Ignite has a ton of permatease up here and Shane doesn't, and that's awesome. Let's take a look at this color for a moment, this melted marshmallow color. Now, I have a review of Wyatt in this color, and so if you've not seen that and you would like to see this color in a curly or wavy wig, please go check out my Wyatt review, because the way that this kind of the blending looks on a wavy piece is a little bit different from this, but this color is so beautiful. So you have sort of a darker root, and then you've got just a beautiful blend of warm and platinum blondes. And in a length like this, it is truly awesome. It's so good. It does pull just a little bit ashy, so it's not, I wouldn't say, it's not ashy to the point where it looks like maybe it's gray. It's just bright and vibrant, and it has a little bit of warm tones and a little bit of ashy tones, super light blondes kind of on the ends. It is really pretty. I think my kind of take on a blonde like this is that it is flattering to a lot of faces, a lot of coloring and a lot of skin tone. And this summer, I've worn quite a few blondes, which is new for me. I really didn't get into the blondes a whole lot last summer. And I am naturally a dark brunette. I mean, my brunette color is probably more like this dark. And so it has taken me some time to get to the point where I can wear a blonde like this. The dark root helps a ton. And if you are a natural brunette and you like to experiment with blondes, I would encourage you to get rooted colors. And the other great thing about this is if you don't have good coverage, which I actually have pretty good coverage, but if you see your bio hair with a wig like this, It will blend so well with a dark root like this if your hair is dark like this. So a rooted blonde is such a great thing to do if you are trying to progress from brunette to blonde. And since I just showed you that, let's just talk about coverage on this one. So I actually get really good coverage from this one. The ear tabs come nice and in front of my ear and a little bit below it. So you've got the top of my ear. Let me see if I can show this to you. Right about here, and the ear tab comes down here. And why that matters is because the lower the ear tab comes in front of your ear, the more this cap is going to cover your hairline. So I get really great coverage with this one. It's a very comfortable cap. It's a really comfortable fit on me. And so I would consider this just perfectly true to average. I have very little cap on top. So if you run a little kind of on the large side of average, this cap may be a little snug on you actually. It fits me so perfectly that I encourage you to go look at my measurements in the description box to try to determine how it will fit you. If you are smaller than me, I think you're going to be able to make this one work. If you are quite a bit bigger than me, you might find this one to be a little bit snug. There is great stretch though, and so I definitely think there's some room to grow. Let's talk about the lace front and the monofilament before I take Shane off to show you the cap. So we've got a lace front, and I think this is such a good lace front. I mean, consider, let me get closer to the camera here. Consider how dark this rooting is. And I don't think you see the knotting nearly as much as you could. So I am very comfortable with this lace front. I think it's great. And if you want to pull this wig off of your head, you absolutely can. I have not always been impressed by Rene of Paris's lace fronts and knotting. I'll be honest with you guys, it's not typically one of my favorite brands when it comes to lace fronts and knotting. This one is really, really good though. I think they did an excellent job. And this one also has a mono part. Now, you can't really see it a whole lot. It's very densely knotted. So once I'm done with this review, I'm actually gonna pluck it a little bit so that I can see more of that part. That's my preference. And if you pay extra for a mono part, you kind of want to see that part. So I do find that it's a little heavily knotted, which again is a personal preference, and not everybody will agree with me. I think it's great to have it there though, and it does give you some options. The permatease, like I said a little while ago, not heavy. There is some crimpy fibers all throughout, which you kind of need so you can hide the cap and that you're not able to see the wefting, but there is no poofy, pillowy permatease anywhere in here, just a tiny bit right at the bump. And that's what gives this that beautiful silhouette and that stack. Really, really good. Let me take this off and show you the cap. So again, like I said, you have a lace front and you have a mono part. The ear tabs have tons of hair sewn into them, which means that it's going to give you all that great coverage. It's why I was sort of struggling to show you when I was trying to show you the difference. It's because there's so much hair sewn into that ear tab. Really good for a short style like this. This does not have an extended nape, and the nape is short, very short. So I'm going to caution you, if you have a lot of bio hair, you're really going to have to be careful about tucking it up underneath here. If you have a low hairline, you are going to struggle to hide it with this one. If I didn't have my hair buzzed, I probably would struggle to hide my hairline like on the sides here. Not only do I buzz my hair, usually I use a 1 to buzz my hair. I've graduated to a 1. It started with a 3, but I actually take the clippers and take the guard off completely and really buzz close all of my hairline right here and kind of right here even. I'm in a little bit in a growth here, so you can't tell, but usually this is all buzzed, almost shaved. And it's because of wigs like this that I want to be able to hide my hair. And because I'm at that buzzing level where can't like pull it up or slick it down, that's what I do. So I'm not struggling to hide my hairline on this one. Had I not buzzed my hair so short though, I would be. So I need to caution you guys about that nape. It is really, really short. Now, before I grab Ignite here and do the comparison, let me just put her back on. I am not going to spend a lot of time showing styling with this one because I show styling in other videos, but I want to tell you guys that a short style like this, you may think that you're limited to the styling that you can do, but you're really not. If you just get yourself a couple of little claw clips, you can take and like put some claw clips in, clip up pieces of this all throughout, and you can really change the look. You can clip up the front. One of the things I love to do is like do a little twist and then put a claw clip in. You can just do a little piece and leave the rest of this. You can do more than one piece. If you do feel as though this wig is a little full for you on the sides, which it really isn't super full, but if you were to find that, you can take a claw clip and you can clip down some pieces of this and then cover it with the rest of the hair, and it will lower that profile. I do show that in a video as well. I have a Tip Tuesday on that actually. If you just search Denise Sheets Poof, I think you'll find it. You can put product in this, John Rene Peace Out Cream, holding spray, some sort of a hairspray, any kind of product, and you can really make this messy and fun and edgy and just really get it kind of spiky and make it look really fun. You can also tuck this one really easily. So I find this one to be really tuckable. And then you can kind of tame it down and have it not be so kind of spiky and wild, or you can tuck and make it wild. I mean, seriously, you guys, you can do so much with this wig. You can also put a headband on and change up that look completely. So I just wanted to tell you guys, there's so much flexibility with a short style if you just use some accessories. All right, let me grab Ignite and we'll see a little bit of a comparison. All right, so I'm gonna throw on John Rene Ignite in Salted Caramel. Now, this isn't a perfect dupe. Ignite is quite a bit longer in the front and poofier because she has so much more permatease. But I know a lot of wig sisters just don't like all that permatease, or they need a monopart, or can't do the heat-friendly fibers. So I think it's a close enough dupe that if you like Ignite's look, I think you're gonna like this one. So let's just take one more look. I actually just threw her back on, so hopefully the back looks okay. But now let me throw Ignite on for you guys. So again, this one is Ignite in Salted Caramel. You know, Ignite has a lot more hair. Like, it's just so much poofier that honestly, if you've tried Ignite and you just were overwhelmed by the hair, this could be a great one. Now, of course, like I said, Ignite is so much longer in the front. You know what? This Shane only kind of came up to here on me. So for me, that's probably the biggest difference, is if you need more length in the front for your face shape, then maybe this isn't such a good dupe for it. But other than that, hopefully the back looks good. I do think the back is real similar. So I don't know what you guys think, but so again, no lace, it has a lace front, no monofilament, and then a lot more permatease like right up in here. So that to me is a good, in my opinion, a good dupe. Just a little bit shorter overall and feels much less hair and much less overwhelming. So if that's what you struggled with Ignite, then consider this one. If on the other hand, you love the length of Ignite, the poof of Ignite, you just wish it had a monopart or wasn't heat friendly, This one's going to feel a lot shorter to you. It really is. It's so much lighter, so much shorter. So in that case, it might not be a good dupe for you. But anyway, just wanted to say that. I think that's it. Oh, I did want to talk about bangs. I'm trying to remember everything. I should have a checklist. If you want to cut bangs in this one, no problem. You absolutely can cut bangs in this one. It's not going to take much. You can see it's too long to be full bangs on me, but it wouldn't take much at all to get that bang cut. But it stays swept to the side so great. I mean, this doesn't really, I mean, occasionally, well, just now when I did that, it sort of went, but it takes no effort to go like this and to kind of keep it out of your face. I really don't find that shane bothers me, hangs in my eyes, or any of those kinds of things. So it's just great. All right, you guys, I'm gonna get outside and let you see this color outside. Thanks so much for watching. And if you haven't already subscribed, I hope you will. And again, please give me feedback. How was this? Were you still able to get what you needed from it, or do you like it when I have just the plain painted background? And does this do in a pinch if you don't like it for regular reviews? Thank you so much, guys. I'll talk to you soon. All right, everyone. We are outside to see melted marshmallow on shane. It's a beautiful, beautiful color. Notice how light the ends are, and it's got so many pretty complementary colors running through it. If I can find the color code for this, I will put it in the description. I might have to reach out to Rene of Paris and see if they can give it to me, but great, just great. All right, I hope that helped you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon.